Hey, this is RaS-Metalinfy back here again with another raw and unedited video. And yeah, this is another little off topic, you could say, because I kind of do these videos. I don't really know what's off topic on my channel anymore because I just do such random videos. This is a bit of an update video, sort of what's happening with me at the moment, what's happening with my channel, what I'm planning, what's happening in life in general. Just a little bit of a talk about the world at the moment, talk about my life at the moment and what's going on around me. And also when I talk about what's happening with me and my channel, well, as always, like to see the comments, hit me up with what's going on in your life at the moment. Hopefully it's all good, and yeah, let's oh man, sorry. Once again, I didn't plan for this video, and this is also my my third time trying to record today this same video. And when you're doing a raw unedited video like I do, like this, just sitting in front of my camera, no real script, I've got some notes on here, got things open that I want to talk about. When you do that and you have to talk about the same thing, because I can't just go back, edit, I can't pause the video. I don't pause the video. I could do it that way if I wanted to, but I like to keep this raw, unedited, sort of natural, real feeling to me and my video. Again, like I say, it's for people I'm talking to. You can see it's coming straight from me, no script, which means I do stutter over my words sometimes and go into silence when I'm trying to think, which I do apologise for, but it's all part of the channel, part of me. And also for me in the future, it's sort of the thing I like to see, just like me when I was this age, opening my heart and talking, and just look back in 10 years and think, did I do that? Did I say that? Did I achieve what I talked about there? Hopefully I always do achieve what I set out to do, which I've been doing quite well recently. So yeah, it's July the 3rd, 2019. What can I say? London in June was mental. We had probably one of the wettest Junes ever. So it was cold, wet, stormy. We had some muggy sort of decent days, but overall it was quite a horrible June. Very grey in London. A lot of rain, and as you can see now from my window, it's quite bright. You can't really, it just looks bright to you guys, but it's a nice semi-blue skies today, and it's warmed up a lot, which is awesome. We had some record temperatures, well, not quite record temperatures, but we had the hottest temperatures of the year so far the other day around England, and I know France, I think, had the record temperatures. That's what I was thinking of. And yeah, and I have to say too, I've got friends in Dubai, and I've got friends in the southern states of America who always say it's not hot, that's nothing. It's hot for England, it's hot for London. I'm a big guy and I'm used to London weather, so when it gets above, say, 20 degrees, then that's me, hot and sweaty. I cannot handle heat. I love heat as well. I love going to Florida, and when you're on holiday, the heat is amazing, and you can relax and enjoy the heat. When you're stuck in London, you don't have much free time, you're working, blah blah blah, then that's when the heat is not very good. It's just muggy, horrible, sticky heat. And I'm wearing a vest, and I apologise because a fat guys in vest is a thing, yeah, fat people shouldn't wear this, blah blah blah. I know it probably don't look good on me, I'm not wearing it to go out and show my physique. I'm wearing it because it's hot. I wear shorts all year round. I only really wear vests in the hottest of weather. And you know what? I'm quite proud of myself. I'm not afraid to wear this vest anymore. When I bought this vest, it was too small for me. As you guys know, I was around nearly 30 stone in English weight. Just under at my biggest, which in American, if you do it, or in other countries where you use pounds, it's about 420 pounds, around that. At my biggest, that was. And I'm now down to around 20 stone, less than 20 stone, sorry. Last time weighed, I was closer to 19 stone, which is still big. Still a big guy, still need to lose some weight, but that's around 266 pounds, so 420 to 266. Nearly 30 stone to less than 20 stone, so I think I'm doing okay. I'm quite proud of myself. This, as I said, this was too small for me. Now it can fit someone else in it with me. Now it's so big, and it's a little tight around here still because I've got big shoulders, as you can see. But yeah, I'm getting there. I haven't got no muscles yet, not really. I'm trying to train. No injuries at the moment, which is good, apart from I'm healing from a pulled muscle in the back of my leg. So I'm getting over that. I'd apologise if you hear some some noise outside my window. They're doing the they're relaying what they call pavements. They've just dug up all the paving stones, so they've actually just walked away now. So I'm hoping they don't start the drilling again. They've been using the jackhammer, and it's been very loud. That's why I've started now. And as I said, this is the third time I've tried to record, and the first time I was called downstairs by my nan, because I'm still looking after my nan today. If you don't know, I'm a full-time carer for my nan. My granddad's here, they're sitting in the garden having a drink and relaxing at the moment, so I'm upstairs. I am on call if I need, so it could end up being called away, and this video you would never see. And then the second time, which is, you can't see, it's just over here, is Amazon came with my delivery, which is basically, I have a fridge in my room over there, basically for bottled water, because I drink G Fuel energy drinks now, as you've seen in my video, so I need water for that, like cold water. I don't have a tap upstairs. I can make my drink in the morning. I just like having bottled water. Like during the night I wake up usually 20-30 times. I'm not a heavy sleeper, and I always have to drink water, so yeah. And once again, the same, I've done this in a few videos back, and behind me you can see my chair, my computer chair, and my laundry just out of the tumble dryer is there, or just been dried out of the line, not tumble dryer, or the washing line. Yeah, it's just been dried. I brought it upstairs, hung it on the thing, and I was just about to pull it all away, and then I decided to record again today, so it's just been sitting there all day now. So yeah, it's like the second or third time in the video I've come in and just had a pile of laundry behind me, so I do apologise for that. As you know, look, I don't tidy up behind me, like I don't make my room, I don't have a backing screen. I'm sitting on my bed, and my bed's not even made. You can see everything in the background. You can see like my pops, my board games, awesome Naruto picture I don't even see back there, which really awesome friend drew for me. My big Doom poster, which my friend who worked in game got for me. There's loads around. You can see my chest of drawers covered in stickers. I don't set things up behind me. This is just my room, and my room is a mess. And my fan's on my chair because, as I said, it's hot. And I apologise. That's also, you can see my hair is. I dyed my hair. As you maybe, I don't know if I had a video where it was actually done how it was meant to be done, because it was in a Mohican like this, like straight up. This was shaved, and it was just like this long red hair spiked up in the middle, and I haven't done anything with it, so I've let it grow. So look how long it is now, and you can see sort of the red ends halfway down. Yeah, it's an absolute mess. My beard is shaved a bit, which I don't like shaving, so I've got a fat face. But I had to shave because I'm applying for a passport, and yeah, my beard was like this, and my hair as well. Like I had to push my hair back, so that's why my hair's looking a bit of a state. Yeah, so that's it. What did I want to talk about mainly? The channel. Let's have a quick talk about the channel. No, actually, before we talk about the channel, let's talk about real life. What's happening? Yeah, so I talked about the temperature. Finally, we've got a nice July. As I said, it's the 3rd of July today, so happy Independence Day for tomorrow for any Americans out there who watch me, and then my American friends. I've got quite a few American friends who I've met through Minecraft, through YouTube, through Fortnite. I've got quite a few American friends, funny enough, from gaming. Apologise, let me just drink some water in my Smile More cup. Shout out to Smile More. Should have worn my Smile More t-shirt, but I need a Smile More vest actually. I haven't got a Smile More vest. I don't know if they do fat bastard sizes, but I need to check. I know their t-shirts do, but I'm not sure about the vests. Right, so yeah, Independence Day tomorrow for the Americans. Happy Independence Day for you guys. What else is this month? My birthday is 4 days from now, July the 7th. 7th for the 7th. Also the anniversary of the, little bit of a downer, but it's also the anniversary of the London bombings, which are 7/7 bombings, which I will never forget. One, because they were on my birthday, and two, because I was caught up right in the middle of it. I was in school at the time, and you know when you do like 2 weeks work experience, I was working in a camera shop, and I was on the way to the camera shop, and part of it was like repairing cameras and electronics and stuff like that. And part of my job was doing some deliveries, so I had some deliveries to do that morning. I was in the train station, got on a train, sitting on the train waiting for a train to thing, saw a friend, so I jumped off the train, went, because I was a bit early anyway, so I went over to my friend. You know them little machines in the train station, like you pay like too much for a chocolate bar. Basically my friend was on that, and he was getting a chocolate bar, and his money got stuck in it, so we were waiting for his change to come out, and we were trying to get it, and it was like, it wasn't much, it was only like 30-40p, but you know what, that was a bus fare back then almost. Like, it was literally 40p for kids and 70p for adults or something at the time, or something like that. It was cheap. This is, well, actually I don't think it was that cheap back then. This was 2005, was it? I kind of, do you know what, I say I won't forget it, and I forget the year, but I should remember it, because it was my birthday. It was my, which birthday was it? It was work experience, so it was in school, so 2005, not 25. It was 2005, because it was my 15th birthday. I was doing work experience in year 10, was it? Yeah. So yeah, my friend's change got stuck in the thing. He called over one of the guards from the station, like, said, my change is stuck. And I don't think his bar came out or something. I can't remember if his chocolate bar came out or nothing came out or something, and his money was just stuck in it. Can't remember the exact situation. Like, that's minor details compared to what happened. Yeah, and then next thing, we missed the train. Train doors closed, started moving. A few seconds later, boom. And I don't want to talk too much about it, but I'm not laughing at that. I apologise. Like, it seems like I'm laughing, I'm grinning and stuff like that. I'm not. It's just the way I try and it's the way I deal with things. I've said it before. Might come across harsh sometimes, but I do try and deal with a lot of things with humour, and a lot of things with trying to make I'm not making a joke of the situation. Obviously, 50 odd people died that day, and yeah, I was very nearly one of them. So I'm not making a joke of the situation, but you have to look past these things when you get over them. I try and make humour of my side of it. I'm not making fun of people there involved in it, and I'm not making out the whole situation was a joke. But from my perspective, I want to try and make light of my situation, make humour of my situation, and you know what, yeah, I don't want to rant too long, because I can go on for ages when I get into a topic or something, but yeah, so that's the anniversary on my birthday. So it's a bit of a mar on my birthday every year, because I always think about that. I always sit and have literally an hour every birthday where I just sit and think about that day and think about the situation. Like, my brother was also nearly in the middle of it, and he had to go home, or my mum phoned him because he forgot to get me a birthday present or something like that. It was. So my mum phoned him or something like that, and he diverted his route or delayed his time or something, which stopped him being near where stuff happened as well. So yeah, it was a bit of a mad day. Also that day, what scared me, I was 15. Wonderful people, honestly. Like, the people helped me out there, like firemen, and they got me from there, where it happened, to my where I was doing the work experience. I couldn't get home because the road closed, and I was closer to the workplace, so I went to that. I was stuck at the work experience place all day. The road was closed outside. We weren't allowed to, like, leave the road. I was stuck there all day, and my mum and everyone had been trying to contact me. There was no signals. Phone signals were a bit mad and stuff like that. We had no signal. I had no way of contacting my mum. I just remember the panic. Like, when my mum got through to me in the evening, I could finally get out, like, that evening and get home. It was just a relief seeing my family and that. It was just one of them crazy moments, crazy days. And yeah, I did kind of forget the date, the year, sorry, but it is one of them things I'll never forget. Some of the details, like, are hazy when I think about them, but usually when I sit down and, like, look back at that day, I can see it all so clearly. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to make this video such a downer. But yeah, just think about it, 7th of July, a little bit, minute silence or whatever. There'll be some sort of tributes and stuff like that, and I probably won't put anything up that day. It's my birthday, so I'm going to be trying to enjoy my birthday and make it, yeah, put it behind me anyway. What else is happening in July? Not much, really. I don't think much more is happening in July. My dad breaks up from work, which is a big thing for me. As you know, previously mentioned in this video, I look after my nan full time. My dad is off for the summer because he works in a college, so my dad breaks up in like 7-8 days time, something like that. So that'll be amazing, because that gives me free time then. So the summer's almost like my holiday. It's almost like my time off. I still help out and stuff, but I don't have to do the early mornings as usual. I'm not on 24-hour call. I can actually go out. I can go out with my friends for the day and stuff like that. I have free time in the summer, which is really nice. What else is happening in July? That's about it, really. Hopefully I'm going on holiday in August, which will be nice. I'm just waiting for my passport to come through. That's why I shaved my beard. Did I say that? I think I did. I shaved my beard because I was doing a passport picture and it was just too messy. And yeah, so I'm waiting for my passport to come through. I didn't want to rush the fast track one, which I really should have done, but it's so expensive and I didn't want to pay the amount. So I'm hoping my passport comes in through in time that I can go away with my mum on holiday. Don't know where yet, but touch wood on that. Touching my desk. I'm not touching anything else down there. What else? Yeah, in general, I'm not injured at the moment. I'm healing from I'm getting over a pulled muscle in my leg, but that's only a little, like, you know, that little achy pain where it's not affecting me at the moment. I'm back on my running machine. I'm back doing my training in the mornings. Weight loss, as I said, is going well. Life in general is actually going really well. I had a sort of a epiphany last month in June. It was such a grey, miserable month, and things were really getting me down. Like, I've not fallen out with friends, but I've lost contact with a lot of friends. Some of my best friends, a lot of friends. I've lost contact with a lot of them. Some because of them, and a lot because of me, because of my focusing on looking after my nan and not missing parties, missing christenings, weddings, birthdays, all sorts of things I've been missing out on. So I've lost contact with a lot of my friends because of that, which is kind of annoying. But then there's some other friends who have just, I've realised they're not worth being friends with because they're bullshitters, and they also weren't trying to keep in contact with me as I try my hardest to keep in contact with my friends, even though I'm so busy a lot of the time. Some people just seem to not be trying. So I sort of had an epiphany through June, and I've started changing my plans. Like, all my plans in life were based on others. I think I mentioned this in the video before. Like, a sort of, when I go out, I'm thinking about where my friends want to go, and should I take them out and we'll go for a meal, and I'll pay for a meal, or pay at least, the builders are going to start again, pay at least towards a meal, or we go out hanging somewhere where it's close to them, easy for them to get to, blah blah blah, or I invite them to my house, or I ask if I can go to their house. Like, it was always me sort of trying to arrange things and set things up, and with a lot of my friends. And I feel bad because I say this, and at the same time I've been invited places where I've not been able to go, but I genuinely had a reason. And I know there's people that I was friends with who didn't have reasons. They were just making excuses or lying about why they thingy. I don't want to go too deep into that, as I said, but I had this epiphany in sort of June where I decided I'm going to focus more, I never set things in my life like, do this, do this, do this, do this. I've never been like that. I've always sort of lived one day at a time. But I've started thinking of some long-term goals. I've started planning things like for the future. And my weight loss is going really well. My health is going really well. I still, my hair's not going very well. Yeah, I still need to fix things. I still need to lose the weight, as you can see from looking at me, although I'm hiding my gut. There's still things I need to fix. There's still a way to go before I'm at a stage where I'm going to start like fully loving myself and fully appreciating myself, and not hating myself, and not like being ashamed of myself. There's still a long way to go. I'm going the right way though, and I've met new people who are really helping me out. Like, I realise sometimes, like, there's friends who you can talk to for years and years and years and years, and they're good friends and there's nothing bad with them, but they don't help you in that way. Like, suddenly you meet a stranger, you have one conversation with them, and that's it. That just like is the one moment in life that sort of made me go, yeah, that's it, I'm going forward. I don't know what these hand gestures I'm doing are, but it made me want to move forward in life. And yeah, and like, I've had the same conversations with people I've known and people I've been friends with for so long, years and years of the same conversations, but it took one random person who I played online with a couple of times, and we just had a chat in thingy about life, and we knew nothing about each other personally, and we just had this sort of semi-personal chat about life and about work and about my situation with my nan and his working and stuff like that, and it just took that conversation to make me think, well, do you know what, I can make things happen. I can try and make things happen, and I might look back in 10 years now on this video and think, well, nothing's changed, but at the same time I know I'm going to try now, and I'm going to focus on it. If nothing changes too much, then I'll know I still have time. I'm 29 in 4 days time, so I'm getting on a bit, but I've still got a long way to go in life. I think you can enjoy life for a long time now, and yeah, and so that's life around me, and I've been really enjoying conversations on Twitter, on YouTube, like online. Honestly, people slag off social media, and there's a lot of toxicity on social media, YouTube and Twitter and Facebook, blah blah blah, and there's a lot of stuff that I hate on it. But it's also been a saviour to me in the last couple of years. Sorry. It's been a saviour to me in the last couple of years. introduced me to people. I watch people and I see successes and I see stories and they just hit me so hard, and you just think you can do this. There's situations like I've spoke about the Deji and KSI fighting before with each other, and there's so much toxicity and hate in that whole situation, and the comments in it, and whether it's real, fake, whatever. There's so much toxicity in it, but little things like that, you take things off it, take things away from it, and I think why I don't want to make some of the mistakes that are being made, and why we can be better than that. Like, I've never had fights with my siblings, very little, like little silly scuffs when we were young. Like, I've got an older brother, an older sister, and a younger brother, but we've never had any serious fights like that. I've never had any, very rarely had big arguments with my family. And I look at things like this, and you can take, even the negative things, you can take good things away from it. And I look at another shout out to one of my favourite YouTubers, who I've been following a lot recently, Chloe Donald. A small channel, been watching since she had a few subscribers. She's just hit, is it 50,000 recently? Well, she's hit 50,000 a while ago, but she's just been sponsored now by, her channel sponsored by Smile More, roaming out with Smile More. And seeing like that, someone who's just a really awesome, normal, everyday person getting this success and making it in, like, she's so humble about it. She's so like, what's the word? She just like, yeah, she deserves it. And there's so many. You see these little successes, like YouTubers hitting 1,000 subs. Hint, hint. Get me to 1,000 subs. These little successes are like all push you forward, and you look in your mind, you think anyone can do this. If one person can do it, anyone can do it. And I'm not copying any. I don't want to copy any like people's motivational speeches and stuff. I'm not trying to make I'm not trying to make. I can't even speak, let alone make a speech. I'm not trying to make a motivational speech, but I follow like the ideas of like people like Roman Atwood, Smile More, keeping it happy. You're one of a kind. Everyone is. We're all doing like what we want to do. And if you're not doing what you want to do, just try and make time for what you want to do, not what you have to do. It's easier said than done. Honestly, I don't have. It's me trying to tell people to try and make time for things when I have very little free time at all. But yeah, life in general for me is going well, and I hope it's going well for you guys. Like, tell me what's happening in your life. Let me know. Hit me up with your stories. Good stories though. No insulting, no fighting. If it's a little bit sad, it's fine. If it's natural life, we're gonna have ups and downs. Don't be afraid to share it. There's a lot of things we've seen recently with on YouTube with the YouTuber Etika. Sadly, rest in peace to him. 29-year-old, same age as me. I think he was a month older than me or 2 months older than me. And he had obviously had some mental health problems, and he's ended up killing himself. And he never got any help. He never, well, he might have got help, but he never got enough help. Obviously, he ended up killing himself, sadly. But he, like, it's so sad to see, like, same age as me, someone who's, I've struggled through depression before, I've struggled through bad times, and I've had help, I've had so much help, and yeah, it's just sad to see, like, him taking his own life so young. And it's just, if you don't speak about things, then sometimes it can catch up with you. Like, he did have support from his family and friends and stuff like that, but obviously it just weren't enough for him. So if you've got problems, if you've got anything wrong with you, don't be afraid to speak, whether it's a comment in a thing, a private message to someone, or just go and sit down with a member of your family and just talk about something. Like, just don't let it build up inside you, because yeah, you don't want tragedy to happen. And as sad as I am for what happened with Etika, it's his family you got to think about. Like, think about the damage it's done to them, his friends and his family. Suicide is tragic, but it's also very selfish, and I'm not criticizing Etika as well. It's not his fault. Like, obviously, you got to be in a bad place to do that to yourself. But yeah, just talk to people, stay happy. I want to try and, I've really gone on a downer on this video, talking about the 7-7 and talking about Etika and stuff. So that's it. That's all I want to talk about on YouTube. That's all I sort of want to talk about real life situations. But yeah, leave your comments on that, on whatever you want to talk about. Like I said, leave me a comment, private message me, hit me up, whatever. Talk to your family, talk to a friend, talk to a stranger. Honestly, Be careful you don't talk to a troll, because you will get people who will just be nasty. But yeah, in general, people are good people and they'll help you out. Right, happier thoughts. Right, happier thoughts. What's happy? I just said it's sunny. It's beautiful July. In general, my life is going really well. My channel. I'm talking too much, and I've never got hay fever before, but I've noticed my eyes are really stinging, and I'm coughing a lot. I don't know if it's because they've cut all the grass outside my house in the green. Ice cold drink, ice cold water, and ice cold like anything on a hot day is just so good. And I couldn't have ice cold drink. You know, recently I've had the tooth surgery. Now I've had that tooth surgery, it's healed. I can have ice cold drinks again. I couldn't do that for a while. So yeah, my channel. Primarily, you know, I was an MRE YouTuber, doing MRE reviews and stuff, and I want to get back to that. At the moment, it's just physically impossible with time and money for me to do that. Money mainly because, like I said, I've just had to pay for my passport. I don't earn very much. I'm trying to I want to go on this holiday with my mum, so I need money for that. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get into. I don't think I'm going to be able to get an MRE until probably start doing MREs after August, possibly during August. Actually, if I'm going on holiday, start of August. No, possibly end of August or later in the year before I'm going to be able to do MREs again. Oh, ice makes me gassy for some reason as well. Makes me burp. Yeah, so MREs will be coming back. Don't worry, I know most of my friends I've met on here are through MREs, and most of the people I contact and talk to are about MREs and stuff like that. So MREs will be coming back as soon as I can afford them. Recently I've been doing random videos, and some doing good, some doing bad. My last video was trying G Fuel, got me 30 views a week ago. 30 views for me is a decent video. That counts as a semi-success. Like, I count as not getting double figures as a failure. So before that, I'd done a grading video of like using that website that people use to grade and list things. That got 4 views, and that was 2 weeks ago. So yeah, that failed. Garden Flipper, the last Garden Flipper video I done, failed. One before that where the sound was, I didn't even have sound in it. Actually done better than the one after it, which was the remake of it, which kind of, but still at 11 views. That's not very good. The Pokemon cards I've done, fake Pokemon cards, done okay, 38 views. I started playing Thief Simulator, that obviously never done well. Doom 3 I thought, I was hoping Doom 3 would do better because I wanted to play that more and do more videos of that, which I probably still will, but didn't do very well. My gaming videos recently haven't been doing that well, like Fortnite, only 8 views, only 6 views on the London 2012 one, which I was hoping would be really good. My mystery box, 22 views 3 months ago, and that was awesome, that mystery box. So please come and check out some of these videos. And recently, before that, 29 views. Video where I was just talking about dementia and stuff, about my nan situation. 23 views getting my makeup done by one of my neighbours. My last ration pack was 5 months ago, French ration pack, and that got me 36 views. That one went great actually. Done the chili challenge, 40 views. A UK ration pack, never done too much. Yeah, I've got loads of my Garden Flipper views and House Flipper ones. They didn't do anything. Best 59 views for my KSI versus Deji when I was talking about the situation there, and that done alright. But I haven't done, like, literally, I'm looking back now 6 months, and I've not got over 100 views, have I, in the last 6 months. When was the last time? Let me check. I got over 100 views. Or 77. Oh, 100 views exactly. Third and final Ration X. When I done the 3 Ration X packs, that was the one of them that was really bad, wasn't it? I think. Was it a Ration? I think there was one of them that was really bad, like tasted off. That got me 100 views. That was a year ago exactly, apparently. Or oh no, it just says a year ago, so maybe between a year and 2. Yeah, looking back a year ago, pure rations, man. I was doing so well on the rations, so many rations. I wasn't all doing great, but it was fun. I was doing it regular. I was always getting double. Look, Polish MRE Menu 4, which was last year sometime, 421 views. French Ration 14, 185 views. So I was doing okay. Look, 300, 400, 300, 400. I was doing okay for a while, and I think I died off for a little while. But there's like, if I go back a few years ago, I'm just scrolling through my channel. If I go back a few years ago, I had terrible quality camera. Like, my camera's not great now, my mic's not bad now, but I've got a good HD 1080p camera now, a decent one, and I've got a snowball. I done it 4 years ago. I done a Dutch officer's ration pack, which currently has 1.6 thousand views. Like, that was amazing. That was, how did I ever? And I done a ration pack Dutch military issue box 24-hour combat ration. Sorry, 4,000 views. That was 4 years ago. And a UK ration, 1.4 thousand views. And that was at the time when I was talking to Kiwi Dude and G Schultz and thinking I was doing really well. German ration pack, 1.7 thousand. And at that time I thought my channel was going to take off. Like, I got up to literally what I'm on now in subscribers, and I thought I'm doing really well. Thought I might finally push forward, but it kind of died then. I left the channel for a long time, so it was a lot of my fault. But yeah, I'm on 759 now. I've actually gone down a couple, I think. But I'm still only 41 away from 800, 241 away from 1,000. Where I'm going to do my giveaway. I will do a giveaway at 1,000. I'm going to do a giveaway probably every 1,000 till I get to, like, if possible. This is on the dream side. I'll do 1,000 every until 10,000. Do a bigger giveaway for 10,000, and then after that it'd probably be like, if I got to it, every 5,000 or so. But I'm not expecting to get that far. Like, literally, I've been on 759 or around sort of 750 for the last 3-4 years. So I'm not going up. I'm not going down. But yeah, my channel is going to have similar sort of stuff coming up. It's going to be gaming videos. It's going to be random things I find online, random things I see other YouTubers doing that I like. Vlogging is a possibility in the future, but I need to be able to get out more. So, and I need to get a good vlogging camera to do that. So, which I just cannot afford. But that's a possibility for the future. I've done a few outdoor videos where I've gone out with the sports cam, which I could possibly do again, but I don't have the quality equipment to do good, like, outdoor videos permanently. Gaming videos, yeah, as always, and rations, as I said, they will come back as soon as they can. That's about it. I think that's the channel. Talked about real life. My nan is in really good form for people that were asking me before. I got a few messages on Twitter and a few private messages asking me how my nan was when I was talking about caring for her with her dementia and stuff. She's in great form at the moment. She's really perked up with the sun, with the hot weather. She loves sitting out in the garden. We bring her wheelchair in the back garden. She puts her sun hat on and she sits and so I was watching the builders again, seeing what they were going to start. I think they're going to start drilling soon, so I need to start wrapping this up. Yeah, she's really been enjoying the sun, sitting in the garden, having a nice, relaxed, cold drink, and yeah, just so the summer's going to be nice. She's so good when my dad's home as well. When my dad's home, she recognises a lot more than everyone else. So when my dad's home, she perks up even more. So we're looking forward to the summer. Hopefully, she'll have a good summer. And thank you for people who were asking me before how she was and stuff. It's really nice to know, like, people care. Apart from that, yeah, as I said, everything's in good form with me. Everything seems to be going decently well for now. No injuries, just the last one I'm getting over in my muscle, but that's just a little pain at the moment, which is going away. I want to do more mystery boxes. That's one thing I want to do in more videos, more mystery boxes and stuff like that. Someone asked me if I was going to open a PO box, but I'm way too small a channel to do that. I can't open a PO box now, because, like, alright, you might send me something. You said you were going to send me something on Twitter. Maybe I'll just give you a private address to send that to or something, because I don't want to, well, not my address, but maybe a local PO box that I can send it to, just personally, because yeah, it's not worth me. I don't like, and Patreon as well. People keep saying start a Patreon, you might make some money. I get 10 views a video. I'm not going to get Patreon supporters at the moment. I don't like asking for money either, or freebies. I like, obviously everyone likes getting free stuff, but I'm not going to ask for stuff. I'm not going to do no Patreon yet, not for a long time, if ever. PO box, PO Box is fun because you can get some really awesome random stuff, and it's kind of like, it's not asking for money because it's, you get items rather than money, and like I could do free gifts with stuff I get and stuff like that. I can do gifts to other people, which would be cool. But again, I want to wait till I want to be getting like, you want to be getting like a few thousand likes a video or something like that. Like, I'm not gonna do it now because I'm not gonna receive anything. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do Patreon. I'm not gonna do PO Box, anything like that for a while. It's gonna be the same sort of quality. Another question I get asked, I've been asked a few times, is am I gonna start proper editing videos? Again, that's kind of like if I got more people watching. If you guys wanted me to, if people turned around and said like, that's it, we want you to start editing your videos, I'll do that. I'd have time. It'd probably be less videos though. That's the problem, because I'd have so much little time. Like, this is the sort of video I can do. I can sit and like, literally, I've been sitting for 35 minutes. Jesus, I've been talking too much. Yeah, so these are the easy videos I do. No editing. I can just do this video and then upload it. That's the same with all my gaming videos. Everything. Just do it. Instant upload it. Done. Takes an hour of my time. An hour and a half at most. That's what I can free. I just wouldn't have time at the moment to spend hours editing, hours making a video, making clips, blah blah blah. I just sadly do not have that time at the moment. Maybe during the summers when I've got more free time, but I doubt it. Social media. I've asked quite a lot about social media actually. I do have a Twitter. I put it in most of my video descriptions. It's at LinfordSK. LINFORDSK. Yeah, I try and get on there and I chat to people and try and reply to people if I can. Like, I don't have many people on there, so I only got like 80 followers or something. So I can usually talk to everyone who talks to me on there. I'm just saying a lot now because I think I'm running out of things to say. That's all. I use Instagram as well, but I very rarely. It is the same as my Twitter, but I very rarely use it. I think I've put one video ever there. I'll just use it to keep in touch with a few friends, and I liked it because I don't know. I don't really use it. I don't really go on it. So yeah, if you want to thingy me, just add me on Twitter, and that's about it. I think. Yeah, I am RaS-Metalinfy. I'm sorry if I bored you to death just for talking in this video. I apologise again just for the quality and like the sort of no preparation, messy hair, messy clothes, messy house, everything's a mess. I didn't prepare for this video. With me, as usual, raw, unedited, and bad quality. I'm RaS-Metalinfy. Thank you all for watching. Hope you're all happy. Enjoy a hot and beautiful summer wherever you are. Love to you all. Goodbye.